Okay, here goes. Welcome to Radio Free West. I'm just starting this up again. I did a radio show years and years and years ago in Key West on WKIZ, 1500 AM, and I love doing it. And then I decided to move out of the country when Bush won his second election, and Kerry failed to challenge the shady results in Ohio that year, and that was 2004. And I left the country in 2006, about the end of 2006. I sold my house and got out. And I bet a lot of people are feeling that way today, but why are they giving in so easily? Excuse me. Something's wrong with this election. I mean, these margins are huge. They're absolutely enormous. No, I don't buy it because I know that from the 2000 election, I know all about electronic machines and how they do safeguard systems, but those systems can be gamed by new technologies. And who has a lot of those technologies? Mr. Musk. Oh, Lord, what a mess. And no one, I have seen nothing, no one is challenging this. So either America is like really blatantly racist and sexist, because that was my initial impression when she got the nomination was that, oh no, America is a racist, sexist nation, and could she win? I didn't think so. And then the momentum and her campaign and the polls, she had a real shot. And these margins are too big, way too big. So will anyone do any forensic testing on machines in counties? Who knows? Because that's something that the candidate has to ask for. She just has folded. All right, so not much you can do about that. I think that wanting black men to vote for her, no, they're not going to do that because they're just as racist and sexist as anybody else. Please, come on. I mean, black men were attacking Asian people. That, probably about 90% of the attacks on Asian people were by black people. And, it's just ridiculous to think that they were going to support her because she has a Jamaican father. I mean, just sexism, man, it is rampant. And, that was one of the reasons I left U.S. I was in my early 40s when I was making that decision. So I was still getting harassed routinely, horribly, for women. I can't believe it. The second I moved to Thailand, my ass wasn't grabbed once. I wasn't harassed once. I've had some problems with a neighbor coming up and being weird, but that's individualized. The sexism in America is palpable, and until you get out of there and live, look at how women look. And this is the Latino influence. And my great friend Billy Howell, who started Radio Free West, and I did shows with him initially, he remarked that in 20 years, USA is going to be like South America. And boy, is he right. Just look at the women on TV. The makeup and the hair and the tight clothing and the whole sexualized demeanor of all women everywhere. I think that's like me and maybe Mary Trump, not, glamming up. Even she's combing her hair, but anyway, okay. So enough on the election. Wow. Yeah, Elon Musk, he's my new object because I've started a Facebook page, revoked his citizenship for lying on his application about coming into the country to go to school. He went to University of Pennsylvania and graduated and was supposed to go to Stanford but did not go. So he was lying on his student visa, and then anything built on that lie should be avoided. It won't happen now. I was hoping if Harris got elected that would be something, but yeah, so Musk disinformation. Let's talk about that because it's not on the mainstream media. So Musk put out 87 falsehoods on election misinformation, just blatant falsehoods, 87 of them individualized, which were viewed 2 billion times. 2 billion. I mean, please. And his algorithm on X, Twitter, which I no longer use, I signed out and deleted cookies. He's altered it so that everyone sees his posts. Gets lots and lots of exposure. So this bastard lied, paid, possibly cheated, because if you're gonna game electronic voting, and that's what they always talk about, the ballots. This was a new thing, the voter registration ballots in Philadelphia. I don't know what that was about. But all this, it's just, these people project what they're doing. God, this election was fishy, fishy, fishy. Kamala Harris, she may well have lost, and if she did, it was because of sexism and racism. The economy's not that horrible. People aren't starving. Yeah, stuff's more expensive, but stuff's always been more expensive. We came out of COVID, and that was a bit of a depression for our economy, and the rebound. I don't understand the Democrats. Mr. Biden, President Biden, if you ask me, did a great job getting things on track, and he elected a black woman to the Supreme Court. Where was all that? I never heard that anymore. So maybe I saw this great logo of cartoon of two B-52 bombers, and one has GOP on it, and the other is Dem, with the rainbow flag and all that kind of stuff. And there's no difference because they're both dropping bombs. And I'm like, yeah, at some point, because now we're going to just continue with this genocide of Palestine, which is what it is. Sorry, call me an anti-Semite. I don't care. I am anti-Zion, which is different. I don't believe it should be given land there. There was an agreement in 1948, and they've been pushing the borders ever since. And what are Palestinians supposed to do? And Hamas, yes, Hamas is a terrorist organization, and so is Israel, and now so is the USA, because we are arming those people, and we have to stop. Did that lose votes? I think a lot. In Michigan? Yeah. So what a mess. Well, I hope we learned some lessons. And if there's another election, good Lord. My prediction, what are we running on here? How many minutes is this? Am I even on? Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. Let me wrap this up. If we have another election, I'm not sure we will. It's just going to be... Oh, let me talk about one other thing. This PAC of Elon's, they spent $118 million on Progress 28 PAC, which put out TV ads and social media ads of impersonating people saying Kamala is going to raise taxes and all this kind of stuff. So it was just a pure disinformation. You want to call this a free and fair election? No, I won't. Not with all those lies. We've got to get the money out of elections, and now the chances of doing that are even slimmer. Trump's going to put on another one, at least. I'm sure Thomas will retire, and he'll put on another Supreme Court justice, maybe. 5 of them. Yeah. And now I'm just worried. Hope we hold on to Congress, and that's still being decided. And I can see my Social Security check just vanishing. Or they'll say, oh, you can't live in Thailand to get it, or something like that. They'll start squeezing. Musk is the big, he goes into companies and strips them, and, we're now Trump Incorporated. Unless we get the 14th Amendment, Section 3 invoked, which is insurrectionists cannot hold public office. So that's the only hope. Okay, bye.